Suburbicon is written and directed by George Clooney, as well as being written by the Coen brothers, and this movie tells a story of a neighborhood called Suburbicon, which is this very Norman Rockwell-esque 1950s, quote, ideal America neighborhood. That is, until there is a home invasion where Matt Damon's character and family are shook to the core by a terrible tragedy. But there may be more to this murder than meets the eye. Oh, and also there is a black family that moved into the house down the street, and people are upset about it, and they fit into the story somehow. And I say that because I feel like that's exactly how this movie treats this family, as more of an afterthought as opposed to being a critical part of the story. The entire time I was watching this film, I was waiting for them to finally give that payoff as to why they keep cutting back and forth between these families. I was waiting for an answer, and they never give one. And to this moment where I'm talking to you, I still don't know why this family's in this movie. You can remove them entirely from the story and they do not change a single thing. For lack of better words, Suburbicon is a strange movie. And not strange like it's unusual and it's unique. I mean strange as in they make a lot of really bizarre choices as far as the editing of this movie is concerned and as far as the plot structure of it is formed. And unfortunately, I ultimately just found Suburbicon to just be a complete mess. This film had all the potential in the world. You have George Clooney, who may not be the best director in the world, but he definitely is good enough for this movie. On top of that, you have the Coen brothers writing this, who have some of the most specific and easily recognizable voices in Hollywood right now. But if I had to pinpoint what I thought might be the problem with this movie, I would probably say that it is miscommunication within the writer's room. Now, this film has 4 writing credits to it, and I obviously wasn't there, so I don't know exactly how it went down, but if I had to guess, I would say that what the director wanted was not exactly on the same page with what the writers wanted. I think something was lost in translation here. This movie does have some really good elements, like everything that's involved with Matt Damon's character. There are some very good portions in that. And it wasn't like it was the performances that I didn't like in this movie. There are a lot of really talented people, and for the most part, they do a really good job. But the person who isn't a huge part of this film, but I thought was the biggest standout was Oscar Isaac. I thought he stole every single scene he was in, albeit not very many, but still, he was excellent. But the thing is with Suburbicon, I really just wasn't able to latch on to any of the characters. Besides this kid in this movie, there really aren't many people to root for. And I'm fine with having anti-heroes. Some of my favorite movies of all time are about anti-heroes, but I really don't think that that's what this movie was going for. And again, I think the biggest problem with this movie just boils down to I'm just not sure what this film was trying to convey to me. I'm really just not sure what the story of Suburbicon is, and I really don't think the people involved really knew either. This film had so much potential, but what I assume is the writing was probably not as strong as it should have been. And when I was leaving Suburbicon, I really just couldn't shake the fact that this film was just so messy, and I was just still so confused, and it just feels like a very rushed first draft, honestly. So did you guys see Suburbicon? What did you think about it? Leave your thoughts and opinions down below. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching today. I hope you liked today's video, and if you did, click on the link down below and check out my channel for some movie reviews and movie related things. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.